My next AMVs will be uploaded tonight. Me making this video is about KSI versus Logan Paul. So match that I've seen in boxing. Alright, the thing I have against that boxing match is one thing: the ref was a bit sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, but it was good. But the 2 points that were taken away from Logan Paul, he had 57. Now KSI had 56 at the end, like when the match was finished, right? So he had 56. So if Logan had 57, if the ref took away 1 point from Logan Paul, it would have been a draw. But the ref took 2 points. So I can, like, you guys, I know I'm gonna make upset some KSI fans. I swear to God I am. But I would have done the same. For what I'm saying, if this happened to KSI, I would have done the same thing. I wouldn't even box a match. Yeah, you can do some illegal shots, but if you're a pro wrestler like Logan Paul when he was back then, of course you're gonna get a bit, like, sometimes in boxing you're gonna get like a bit up yourself, like, I don't know, like you might hit him and you might not even mean it. Maybe Logan Paul did mean it, maybe he didn't. I can't tell because I wasn't in the ring, okay? And anyone that says he does mean it, how do you really know that he meant it or he didn't mean it? Because on the way we were watching the stream, okay, you're not in the ring, okay? You're not in the ring with no head guards. You're not in a ring with like some gloves on and no headgear, okay? I'm gonna say that to you much sure, okay? Yeah, he made a film, The Suicide, or all of that. Yeah, I despise that. I hate him for that, okay? But for him to get in a ring with no head guards, I respect him for that, okay? That's why I respect them both right now. That's why I wanted an even match. None of this like bullshit. But this is basically what happened last year. And you know what? Jake Paul's right on one thing, okay? It was kind of rigged, okay? In a way it was kind of rigged, and I'm gonna explain why. Because the first match that we had, KSI versus Logan Paul, was back in 2017, I think it was. And people kept on saying, oh, it was rigged, it was rigged, it was rigged. To be honest, KSI should have won that, full stop. But in KSI's contract, even if KSI won, there was going to be a second match. Now, this is where I think it's rigged, because you got KSI won one match, Logan Paul won one match, right? Then we go to round 2, rematch time. So if let's just say KSI won that match 2017, let's just say that, alright? So let's say Logan wins the rematch. What happens after that? Because clearly KSI says, oh, there isn't going to be a trilogy. Okay, KSI, just hear me out when I say this, okay? It's 2-1, okay? 2-1. Most things are like 3, okay? Like, KSI, I love your content, but most of the things between you and Deji I don't really respect. I'm just gonna talk about like the parents, but I ain't really gonna get into that. Like that is not what I'm here for, okay? This is not what I'm here for. The thing I'm mostly here for is the boxing match, okay? You need to make a trilogy. After the trilogy, you should make a big documentary from the first fight through the third fight. You will get so many views, my guy. You need to make that trilogy. And I know so much as you're saying, oh, it's finished. Okay. If you make a trilogy, I already got the undercards that I want to happen, and it'll be so cool. And I'm gonna say them now. The undercards that we should have. Fuck the pros, okay? Just fuck the pros. This will be one of the biggest fights in history. Okay? So I'm talking maybe the fight should be like in January something, okay? That's if they do it, but I doubt it that they are. So what the undercard should be Bazinga versus the other guy from Team 7, alright? Jake Paul versus Deji again. Then one of the Team 7. Come, let's have a Sidemen versus Team 7 undercards. Because I don't really count this as a W for Team GB. Like, okay, yeah, I'm glad KSI won. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad, but for a win for Team GB, I ain't taking that W. I don't want to take that W. It's not really a W for me. Because if you do the math, it doesn't add up. Like, towards me, I count it as a draw or the US wins. So I'm not taking that W as a Team GB. You may call me a fake KSI fan, you may call me a Logan Paul fan. Honest to God, I really don't care what you lot call me, because what I really am in general, I am a KSI fan no matter what. I just don't respect the win. I just don't respect the win, alright? So call me whatever you want, guys. I don't give a fuck. You can unsubscribe to my channel. I don't give a fuck. But my opinion is my opinion. The ref decision was terrible. The illegal shot, I don't think it was even an illegal shot. Okay, because the camera angle we were looking at, or the way I was looking at, and to this very day, I'm still wondering where he grabbed him. He might have just tapped him. Like, I understand what Jake Paul said. Oh, he might have just tapped him. It could have been just a tap, okay? But you know what? I'll say this much to both of them right now. And you know, if you guys want to tweet them this, you can. I don't really care. JJ, Logan, like, you guys gave your best, man. I like, and I know how it feels to be in a boxing fight with no head guards. And the reason I know that is because at South Thames College I was in a boxing fight with no head guards. All we did have both gloves on, but we had one on. We had one on and one normal, like normal, just normal. But my guy, I got knocked out 3 times. Okay. I still find myself, I'm more of a boxer. Like, I may get knocked out 5 times, 6 times, 6 times. I might get knocked out constantly, but I'm not a give up person. And that's what you both guys showed on your match. You don't give up, okay? And I respect that. So you know what, like, especially with no head guards, my man. But anyway, if I but what I will say to Jake is this: I know he's your brother and all, but there's always a next time. There's always a next time, my man. You don't need to be upset, my man. Like, I know how you feel because he's your brother. To be honest, he tried his very best. So, my man, just be proud of your brother, because not many people have brothers or sisters, my man. Just be proud of it. But what's it? I'm going on both sides on here. I'm not picking a side because this fight's been one of the biggest towards me. So I'm picking both sides. So I'm even on both. Okay. So guys, like I said, call me whatever you want. I really don't give a fuck. But anyway, guys, I hope you like, subscribe, and peace.